Good morning. Welcome to morning meeting. So here's what's on my mind this morning. And I don't know why it's on my mind, but it is. I'm recalling a conversation I've had more than once now with my teenage daughter. And it goes something like this. She'll sit down, she'll talk to me about her friends and what's going on with her friends, and inevitably something will come up about how people make fun of or give a hard time to this one particular student who they perceive to be wealthy. Um, and there's one particular student who is particularly hard on this supposed wealthy student. I'm like, okay. And she tells me this, and I'm like, well, okay, but you all don't know how much money his family actually has. And on top of that, it's not his money. He's not earning the money, it's not his. He's not wealthy, he's not rich. His family might be. But at the end of the day, one, you don't really know, and two, it's not in your business, right? Not in your business. But this is something that they think about and they talk about, this idea that this person has money. Now, where my kids go to school, that school is perceived to be a wealthy school, which I find really entertaining, quite frankly, because it's not. The school almost closed a couple years ago because it didn't have enough money. So it's not a wealthy school, but it's perceived in the community to be a wealthy school, and that wealthy families send their kids to this school. And it's about perception. Perception is everything, right? But who's in control of the perception? That would be you, in control of your perception of events in your life. That would be me, in control of the perception of the events that are in my life. And that would be them, right? Controlling the perceptions they have of the events in their life and the people around them. So why are we so concerned or consumed with whether or not the person has money or doesn't have money? How does that affect us? Which is what I'm explaining to my teenage daughter. How does that affect her life? How does that move a needle in her life? What difference does it make if that person is wealthy, comes from a wealthy family? It makes no difference whatsoever in their day-to-day existence. And one of the things I pointed out to her is that this person who's being particularly nasty to this student is jealous. They're envious of what they perceive to be the case with this person, but they have no real idea about the person, because as I said, it's not the student that has the money. It may be the parents. I don't really know, and I don't care. Not my monkey, not my circus, right? But that person who's being particularly nasty to this kid is jealous, envious of what they think that student has that maybe they don't have. And that is the bigger challenge. That's the bigger issue in my mind as I have these conversations with my teenage daughter. Because we don't need to be envious and jealous of other people, unless, of course, we're going to use that jealousy to propel us to do better, right? I think that's possible. I think you can look at someone and go, wow, I wish. And then it gives you the kick in the seat of your pants to move harder, to do the things you want to do, to be able to achieve what you see that person achieving. I think that can be a force for good. That's not necessarily the case right here with this particular student who's being nasty to the supposedly wealthy kid. So that's what's on my mind today. Why are we consumed with that? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me whether you have money, don't have money at all. And it shouldn't matter whether I do or don't at the end of the day, right? Anyway, that's what's on my mind today. What do you think about perception and who controls perception? Leave a comment. See ya.